Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel Chemistry Concepts. In the previous video, we discussed a little bit about concentration of solution. Do you remember? In that video, we took two solutions, solution A and solution B, having different concentration and all. But for understanding the concentration, it is very important to know about the mole. So do you know the mole? We will discuss in this video thoroughly about mole concept. It's the first part of the video. Let's start the video. Suppose you are going for a shopping to buy 1 dozen of mangoes. What you will say to shopkeeper? You will say, give me 1 dozen of mangoes. He will give you 12 pieces of mangoes, which will make 1 dozen. Now, I want to buy bags. I will say, give me a pair of bags. Then shopkeeper will give me 2 bags, which will make 1 pair. Now, give me 1 mole of gold, please. Will you say this? Will you say to the shopkeeper or some jewelry shop? You will say, please give me 1 mole? No? Why not? Why not? We can ask 1 mole of gold, please. You can demand for 1 mole of gold, but the jeweler can't understand because mole is not a daily life unit. Let's make a tea. I'm making a tea. For that, I'm taking 100 ml of water, hot water in a cup. In this, I will add 1 spoon of sugar, which will make approximately 5 grams. I'm dipping tea bag, which can be of 1 gram. By doing this, I will make a cup of tea. Now, I want to have 1 more cup of tea. So, this time, I will take 100 ml of hot water. In this, I will dip a tea bag of 1 gram. And now, instead of 1 spoon of sugar, I will prefer 1 mole of sugar. So if I demand you to please give me 1 mole of sugar, so what will you do? There will be confusion in your mind that how can I measure 1 mole of sugar? We will understand this concept of mole. It's not a unit you use in your daily life. Is the unit we use in chemistry. So now it's very important to know about what exactly is 1 mole, what exactly is mole. So now we will discuss about what makes 1 mole. 1 mole consists of many things. First, with regarding to the mass, we are discussing regarding mass. If I said 1 mole, what does it mean? It means the gram molecular mass or gram atomic mass. Let's discuss it thoroughly. Let's move forward. Now come to gram molecular mass. That is GMM, or we called it molecular mass in gram. So it's a molecular weight of a substance which can be calculated by the sum of all atomic masses in its molecular formula. You know what the molecular formula is? It's a chemical symbol for the constituent element of a compound. For example, take sodium chloride as an example. The molecular mass of sodium chloride is, what will be the molecular mass? We will calculate the molecular mass. For that, you know that it can be represented as NaCl. So we are taking 1 molecule of NaCl. For calculating the molecular mass, what we need to do? We need to add separately the mass of sodium and the mass of chlorine. Or you can say that atomic mass of sodium and atomic mass of chlorine. So what is atomic mass of sodium? Is 23 AMU, and what is atomic mass of chlorine, it's 35.5 AMU. It's atomic mass of sodium and atomic mass of chlorine. By adding it, we will find that it will 58.5 AMU. It's called the relative molecular mass. We will discuss relative molecular mass in our upcoming video. We will definitely discuss it. So here we need to take the molecular mass in gram, not in AMU. So for that, we can say that if we take 58.5 grams, not in AMU, 58 grams of sodium chloride, just go to the weighing machine and weigh 58.5 grams. Collect in a bowl or in a paper. So what will it make? It will make 1 mole. It means if you collect 58.5 grams of sodium chloride, it will make 1 mole. So you understand it? Let's take another example. Now let's take another example. There is a chamber in which carbon dioxide is present. This is a chamber. In this chamber, carbon dioxide gas is present. The quantity of carbon dioxide present is 1 mole. So what does it mean? We have to calculate how many grams of carbon dioxide exactly is there in 1 mole of this. Now let's calculate the molecular mass of CO2. Carbon, it has atomic mass of 12.01 AMU. Oxygen having atomic mass of 16. There are two oxygen in this carbon dioxide. So it will make 16 into 2, that is 32. We will add that 44.01 AMU. Again, we will convert into the grams. So if we weigh 54.01 grams of carbon dioxide, it will make 1 mole of carbon dioxide. It means that in this chamber there is 54.01 gram of 54.01 grams of carbon dioxide. In the starting of the video, I told you to buy 1 mole of gold. Remember? So let's buy. Now take gold as an example. How can we represent gold? Its chemical representation is Au. So it's also an element which can be represented as Au. Go and check it out in periodic table. You will find that it's an 11th group. In periodic table, it will comes in 11th group. So let's come to our topic. So now calculate the atomic mass of gold. We all know that the atomic mass of gold is 196.96 AMU, or approximately 197 AMU. So we can say that if we collect 197 grams of gold, it will make 1 mole of Au, because 197 is atomic mass of gold, and previously I told you 1 mole of a substance is equal to gram atomic mass. So here the gram atomic mass of gold is 197. So if you weigh 197 gram of Au, it will make 1 mole of gold. So what we can say that 58.5 gram of NaCl makes 1 mole, 44.01 gram of carbon dioxide makes 1 mole, 196.96 gram of gold will make 1 mole. Now you will give me 196.9 gram of mole of gold, then I will have 1 mole of gold. It's a new unit for jewelers, right? So moving forward, we can conclude that 1 mole according to the mass or with regard to the mass is equal to gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass. One thing is more, 1 mole of different substance have different mass. You can see that 1 mole of NaCl and 1 mole of carbon dioxide and 1 mole of copper. These all, this and this, these all have different grams, 58.5 grams, 54.01 grams and 197 grams. So it's not necessary that 1 mole contains same amount. Is it like as you are taking 1 dozen of apple, it will be definitely have different weight than 1 dozen of banana. Now let's rewind our video where we were making a cup of tea and I asked you to pour 1 mole of sugar. This. Now you know for 1 mole of sugar you have to calculate the molecular mass, gram molecular mass of sugar. You know that sugar has molecular formula C12H22O11. Look at here, C12H22O11. When you calculate the molecular formula, as I told you about how to calculate the molecular formula, so it will come out 342, that means 342.3 grams. So now you know that you have to collect 342.3 grams of sugar to make it 1 mole. The 1 mole of sugar contains 342.3 grams of sugar. It will be very, very sweet. I tell you that. In 100 ml of hot water, you will add 342.3 gram of sugar. My God, it will be very, very sweet for me and I should not take it. The mole can be written as MOL. It's an abbreviation. So I told you that 1 mole is molecular mass in grams. So it's also called the molar mass. So next time be aware, the molar mass is nothing. Molar mass is 1 mole of molecular mass in grams. So I'm giving you a question. The question is, do it by yourself. How many grams of copper sulfate makes 2 mole? Try it. I will give the answer in next video. Thanks for watching.